right, guys, I'll let Coach kick it off with an opening statement.
I appreciate you coming. Ace is in the training room. He's cramping up, so we couldn't be up here. Otherwise, he would have been here today. I want to thank you guys for coming. I love the student section. They got there early. They did a fantastic job. I have a ton. I love King Rice. He's one of my favorite guys in coaching. I think he does a fantastic job. I'm going to congratulate him. He just got a 5-year extension. I knew a dangerous game. I watched them enough. They shoot a ton of threes. I was really concerned with number one, and I actually thought we did a decent job on him. And then I looked at the box score. I mean, he made some incredible shots, and he scored 25 in their last night, in their last game. He was an incredible scorer. So, you know, I thought we settled in and we shared the ball. Almost had 6 guys in double figures, you know, assist-wise, and you know, still got to work on a lot of things. You know, we didn't have Jeremiah Williams today, so we get Ace Bailey back, but we lose a guy like him. So hopefully we get him healthy and back into the swing of things. But you know, a good team win, and everyone contributed. Zach has a great night too. These are veteran guys. They made some veteran plays down the stretch too, which helped us a lot.
Questions, Jerry?
Steve, what did you think of Ace's debut and how he played with his teammates?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Ace is, you know, talented, and he'll pass the ball too. You've got to get him in game shape. Obviously, he hasn't, you know, practiced for a little bit, and I thought he gutted it out too for us. And some big rebounds, you know, just gives us another dimension on the court, and he'll keep getting better too. I like this team. You know, I like this team a lot. We got to get better, and you know, obviously he's a big part of that, and you know, so we're excited about, you know, getting him back into the rotation. He needed to get his feet wet. College basketball's hard. You can't just, you know, come off of not practicing and jump on the court. It's a hard thing to do.
Brian?
Any concern about Ace, or is he just cramping up? Like, anything else you're
He's
concerned
just
about?
got cramps. You know, he played hard, and you know, he'll be fine.
Jeremiah, any reason why couldn't Jeremiah go today?
Yeah, he just needed some time off his shoulder. So hopefully soon as game by game. But, you know, it's basketball, and it happens all the time. I know the computers don't say that, but like, it's a long season, and you know, you can't just you got to figure out your team through injuries, through obstacles, through that, and don't like having any. And those 2 guys hadn't missed any practice time at all. So it's you know, it's disappointing, but it's part of the long season. And luckily, other guys stepped up and did some things in their absences.
Omar, you good?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what did you like from your team offensively? Why do you think you guys were able to?
You know, like I think, I don't know, we had 21 assists. I think it was 21 assists. I mean, when you pass the ball like that, we made our free throws, we made threes. You know, this team's capable of doing it. He got us off to a really good start. I mean, Jordan does a little bit of everything, got everybody involved. Dylan chips in with 6 assists and 1 turnover. You know, J. Mike does what he does. You know, I love PJ's minutes too. Came off the bench, made some big plays for us. You know, Acuff gave us some good minutes as he keeps, you know, getting healthier. So I thought, and Lathan, you know, he comes in, you know, keeps playing. I think he's our leading rebounder today. Another really good, you know, good game for him. And you know, so I like the team win. Everyone contributed. Team win.
Bobby?
Steve, just your thoughts on Dylan and how he played overall tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think his first 3 games, 20 or more. You know, 6 assists and 1 turnovers. Made all his free throws. You know, Dylan's a good player, and you know, these games are good for these guys. They really are. They're good for him. Durr is a really good player. Came out of Citadel, went to the free throw line the most of. I think he was 3rd in the country in free throw attempts last year. Tough guy to guard at the rim. You know, Dylan's got to guard different kind of players. So I think there's all a learning process too as you're, you know, in college. So yeah, I mean, pleased. I mean, pleased with his minutes again, and better days ahead too for him.
Rich?
Zach, your numbers for the season. You ready for this easy math? 7 of 14 from 3, 12 of 20 from the field. So those are career highs right now. 3 games, small sample. But how are you feeling, you know, from playing at Princeton and now here? Do you feel you're getting better quality shots, or do you just feel like you're naturally in your 4th year have just improved?
I think it just we have a really good team, and we have a team that is really capable of sharing the ball like we did tonight. So they were able to find me when I'm open, and comfortable knocking them down. Like you said, 4th year playing. feel pretty at peace with where I'm at there. So.
Steve.
Jordan, you made the pass to Ace for that first three. I'm just curious if you're kind of aware of the crowd sort of waiting to see him and what that moment was like. You can take us through the play.
Yeah, I think obviously we wanted to get him going early. Yeah, we didn't mean for it to happen like that, but you know, I was just kind of playing out there. Whoever said Flair swing for him, great play. I did, and I winded up finding him, and it was a good shot.
Adam.
Steve, you scored 51 points in the second half and you allowed 51 points in the second half. What do you think your team, as you've got veteran leaders, but a young team like this group of freshmen and sophomores helping you out, has learned from this experience of letting Monmouth get kind of close and let a guy get hot like
well, they'll
Hoppy?
learn from film too. What happens, and you know, we got a big lead. We got to play better with the lead too. You know, I think sometimes you let your guard down a little bit, and you know, certainly that happens during the course of the games. And, you know, and we'll watch film. I mean, that's what we've done since the first game. Like, we learn lessons in all these games. They're very important for us. You know, so there's a lot of tape to devour. Our defense, obviously, you know, getting to get better. We're playing at a different pace, and Monmouth plays at a different pace. I think every team we play, you're not going to score as many points when you play the Wagners of the world. They play at a slower pace as these teams ramp up their pace. We're up and down the floor more, so, you know, more defensive possessions, more offensive possessions, so your defense can get exploited a little bit more.
And really quickly, what did you think of Jordan's passing tonight? Because not only did he have 9 assists, but some of them were like skip passes across the court and the lob to Ace as well.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot of things for us. He's a fantastic passer, but, you know, he traffic rebounds, he can score, he can get it going downhill. He can really defend too. And like I said, I thought he did a good job, you know, on number one for made him take some tough shots. And, you know, he had it going, and you know, but we still had enough, you know, to get the win. But Jordan brings a lot to us. He's a leader. He's got good toughness. He never misses a day of practice. He watches the most film, probably on the team too. You know, really glad to have him back in New Jersey.
Jerry, and then Eddie.
Steve, what can you say about Abdi Bashir? I don't remember a player coming in here and scoring 38 points.
Yeah, I mean, we had a couple of guys, you know, drop numbers, but that's a huge number. Yeah, I mean, he was, and I knew it too. I mean, it's not like we didn't tell these guys. Anytime you're taking 23s in a game, you're going to have a night where you're going to go 17 for 20 or 15 for, I mean, he shoots a lot. He's got the ultimate green light. Didn't want him to happen here, but I knew during the course of the year that that's going to happen. He's big. He's got good size, and he's got kind of he's got a little swagger to his game. So yeah, and we had Jay Mike on him. We had Jordan on. We had, you know, we guarded him sometimes. I know he got free a few times. He got free one time in our zone, and he missed that one. You know, but you know, he's a good player, and King does a great job. I mean, they got a couple of their players back today. It's going to be a very good team in the CAA, and they won 19 games last year. He's going to do that again this year.
Eddie in the back.
Coach, you have almost an entirely new roster this year. Despite that, 21 assists and 31 made shots tonight. What do you attribute most to this offensive chemistry and communication you guys have been able to develop so early in the year?
Well, I mean, it's them. You know, it's always a compliment, you know, to the guys on the team. You know, they're passing up good shots for really good shots, and know their teammates and know their teammates' strengths, and I think that's really important. We're getting out, we're playing with good space, and then, you know, the other thing helps a lot is when you get to the free throw line, you make your free throws, and that's a really nice bonus too this team can do.
Coach, we've talked about a lot of positives tonight. You're 3-0. Schedule's going to get about 10 days. Schedule's going to start to get more intense. What would you like to clean up the most?
I don't think you have enough time here. There's so much. I mean, you know, we need Jay Will back. We need to get our rotation down. We need to work on a lot of different things. So, you know, we're growing as a group, and we got to add some things too, offensively and defensively. You know, but we will. These guys are good workers and they're good learners, and they put the time in. So, you know, we got to improve in every area. And, you know, you see some good signs of a lot of good things, but you got to play 40 minutes too. So that's a huge part of moving forward here. Once we start playing Big Ten games, those are 40-minute games.
Jerry.
Steve, it seems like Tyson is making an effort to really share the game. What do you think of his progress as he comes along?
Yeah, I mean, he's really good. You know, it's too bad, you know, with the setback. you know, with his foot. Tyson Acuff?
Yes.
Yeah. He can do a lot of things, you know, he really can. He can shoot, he can pass, he can handle, he's an old school guy. So we're looking forward to, and he's getting healthier and getting quicker and faster too. So we need to keep bringing him along too, get Jay Will back, you know, keep all these other guys healthy. Bodes well for us, gives us another, you know, weapon.
Last one, Brian.
Just a quick follow-up on Ace. Do you know where he's cramping up? I know it was reported his hip. It was reported it was his hip, so it's probably a separate injury from the injury.
No, it's just cramps. You know, it's just yeah, just cramps all over the cramp legs. I think I don't know.
His calf, hamstring, quad.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if the trainer told you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you.
These guys don't.